Welcome to Royal Calcutta Turf Club Calcutta Races Christmas meeting, third day, Saturday 16 December 2023 race preview. We come to the second race of the afternoon, the Amelia Handicap for horses rated 21 to 46, rated 1 to 26, eligible to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. The first runner we are looking at is Rocket Man. This is from the monsoon season in race number 20, where Rocket Man went over 1200 meters, was in second place as they entered the home straight and started to move places and then took charge into the last 200 meters and absolutely blazed home. Won that race by 6 1/4 lengths, beating Sea Dragon into second. Moving on to number 2, Trebia. Rodrigo Connor out of yesteryear. A couple of starts for Trebia. First up in race number 9 over 1400 meters. It finished on 10th behind White Roses. The start we are looking at is from the current season in race number 20, where it took the turn in 6th spot. Did not make any further improvement even though it finished in a bunch finish in 6th spot. The winner here was Tropical Lady, who won that race by 2 1/4 lengths. Number 4 is Gale Dali out of Elusive Legend. This started from the monsoon season in race number 11, where Gale was installed the favourite, took the turn in 5th spot when asked for an effort, didn't really have much to offer and finished on 6th of 6 runners. The winner here was Eastside, who won that race by 2 1/4 lengths. Number 5 is Pyrgos. Couple of starts for Pyrgos in the monsoon season. In race number 9, it finished on 2nd behind UV over 1200 meters. And the start we are looking at is from race number 22 in the monsoon season. Took the turn in 3rd spot, then kept on battling and eventually finished on 3rd. The winner here was Burmese, who won that race by a widening margin of 5 1/4 lengths. Number 6 is Elios. This start is from the previous winter season. Elios had a couple of stars there. In race number 149, it finished on 8th behind Sun God over 1400 meters. Again, it went over 1400 meters. In the start we are looking at is in race number 157. Took the turn in 2nd last spot and stayed there. Did not make any further improvement. The winner here was Dream Station, who won that race by 2 3/4 length. We move on to the third race of the afternoon, the Police Martyrs Cup for horses rated 21 to 46, rated 1 to 26, eligible to be run over a distance of 1100 meters. First up, we're looking at Eastside. Couple of starts for Eastside already in this season. First up in race number 6, she finished on 4th behind Kalahari Gold. In her last start, she was a little tardily out of the gates, then took the turn in last spot, came up with raking strides into the last 200 meters and filled up the frame, finished on 3rd behind the winner, which was Rodrigo. Number 2 is Palcha. Palcha has already had 4 starts in this season. First up in race number 6, it finished on 7th. In race number 9, it finished on 8th. In race number 21, it finished on 7th. And its last start in race number 28, where it took the turn in last spot, made up a placing and eventually finished on 6th of 7 runners. The winner here was Oh My Darling, who made every poster, winning one. Number 3 is Hellblazer. This start is from the current season, where Hellblazer was a little slowly out. This was in race number 12, where Hellblazer was in 10th spot as they entered the home straight, even though finished in a clustered finish, but finished on 10th of 12 runners. The winner here was Jamaica, who won that race by a widening margin of 4 1/4 lengths. Couple of runners which took part in race number 26, that's UV and Mr. Humble. UV definitely the eye catcher there. Took the turn in 5th spot, then came up and finished on a very close 2nd, just missed out by a short head to Jamaica. Mr. Humble, who had his first start in the Calcutta track, he was racing in 7th spot as they entered the home straight and finished on 7th of 8 runners, almost 7 lengths from the winner. Number 6 is Swift Lady. Be Safe out of Lady College. One start for Swift Lady in this season in race number 9, where she took the turn in 5th spot, then came up with a run, but then there was not much to offer there. In a bunch finish, finished on 6th of 11 runners. The winner here was White Roses, who won that race rather impressively. We move on to the fourth race of the afternoon, the mounted police car for horses rated 41 to 66, rated 21 to 46, eligible to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. First up, we're looking at Clifford Phoenix Tower out of Jolly Row. The start was from the current season in race number 4, where Clifford took the turn in third spot, then came up with a run and at one point was looking good, but then there was a late surge by Merope, even though there was a ding-dong battle for a few strides, but Clifford had to do the next best thing, finished on second. Number 2, Jollified. Number 4, Dragon's Gold went up against each other in race number 22, where they went over 1400 meters. Jollified, who took the turn in second spot, eventually weakened slightly and finished on third. Dragon's Gold, who was leading the pack into the last 200 meters, but then there was a late surge by White Roses, and all Dragon's Gold could do was finished on second, almost 7 lengths from the winner. Number 3 is Mescal. Mescal has had a couple of victories back to back, one in the monsoon season in race number 23 where it got the measure of Dr. Doom, then in this season in race number 7 when it went over 1200 meters, and she took the turn in third spot. When asked for an effort down the center, it took charge into the last 100 meters and staved off the late challenge of Dubai Star, won that race by almost half a length. Number 6 is DRD. DRD had a start in the monsoon season in race number 7 where DRD was in 4th spot as the horses took the turn and eventually finished on 4th of 4 runners, and DRD had a mock race since then. We move on to the 5th race of the afternoon, the Police Commissioner's Cup for horses rated 61 to 86, rated 41 to 66, eligible to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. First up, we had 4 runners which went up against each other. We had Swift, who was the eventual winner, took the turn in 6th spot, then came up, took charge down the center and won that race, beating off the late challenge of Artemis Ignitia, who took the turn in 7th spot, came up with a rattle on the outside but could only finish on second. The other runner was number 3, Clever Hans. Clever Hans was racing in a forward position after being a little tardily out but finished on 4th. Number 5, Silver Rita, who took the turn in 5th spot when asked for an effort, dropped back and eventually finished on 7th. Number 4 is Dubai Gold. This was in race number 24 where Dubai Gold went over 2000 meters, tried to make it a start to finish essay, was hanging on into the last 200 meters, but there was a late surge by Sonata, who took charge into the last 100 meters and won that race by a 2 1/4 lengths, and Dubai Gold did the next best thing, finished on second. Number 6 is Harvest Time, who summered in Bangalore. This start we are looking at from the previous winter season, where in race number 104, Harvest Time was in a forward position into the last 100 meters, and then there was a late surge by Dubai Gold, and all the Harvest Time could do fell short by a shorthead in a photo finish and finished on second. We move on to the 6th race of the afternoon, the Calcutta Gold Cup Grade 2 for horses 3-year-old and over, to be run over a distance of 1600 meters. First up, we got couple of runners went up against each other. That was A Star Is Born and 3rd Avenue. This was from race number 31. They finished on 1st and 2nd respectively. A Star Is Born took the turn in 3rd spot, came up and took charge into the last 100 meters, and 3rd Avenue, who was racing in last spot, came up with a challenge towards the inside, but all it could do was cut down the margin and finish on second, almost 2 1/2 lengths behind A Star Is Born. Couple of runs went up against each other again. This is in race number 23 where Stockbridge and Savvy Chick. Stockbridge took the turn in 3rd spot, then when asked for an effort, weakened slightly and eventually finished on 6th. Savvy Chick, who came up with a late dash and eventually finished on 3rd. The winner here was Tigdio, who won that race by almost length and a quarter. Number 5 is King Louis. The start we are looking at is from Madras season, race number 40 there, over 1600 meters, where King Louis went on a start to finish mission and won that race by a widening margin, making every poster winning one, beat Forever by almost 5 lengths. Number 6 is Malwa. This start is from the current season in race number 17, where Malwa was racing in 3rd spot, then came up with a run and eventually finished on 2nd behind Tigrio, almost 3 lengths behind the winner. Moving on to the 7th, the last race of the day, the Desert Warrior Cup for horses rated 81 and above, rated 61 to 86, eligible to be run over a distance of 1200 meters. First runner we are looking at is Golden Oaks. This start was from the Calcutta monsoon season in race number 24, where after winning in race number 18, this was its second start. That's Golden Oaks took the turn in 6th spot when asked for an effort, didn't have much to offer, was a little flat-footed and eventually finished on 7th. The winner here was Stockbridge. Moving on to number 2, Eastwood. This was in race number 17, where Eastwood went over 1600 meters, was in 4th spot as they entered the home straight. When asked for an effort, was a little flat-footed, dropped back and finished on 2nd last. The winner here was Tigrio, who won that race very impressively. Number 3 is Siege Perilous. Couple of starts for Siege Perilous already in this season. In race number 17, finished on 4th behind Tigrio. Again went up against Tigrio. In race number 23, the one we are looking at, went over 1400 meters, took the turn in last spot. Did not make any further improvement. In fact, was eased up into the last 250 meters and finished on last of 8 runners. The winner again was Tigrio. Number 5, Time and Tide. Time and Tide, after moving from Western India, winning a race there before coming to Calcutta. And what a start it was in Calcutta in race number 10. Went on a start to finish mission. Was given a breather into the last 400 meters. Then into the home straight, kicked away from them. Won that race by 9 3/4 of a length, beating Dr. Doom into 2nd. True Marshall, after completing a hat-trick of wins, one in Hyderabad, 2 starts in Calcutta monsoon, started the winter season on race number 5, where it took the turn in 5th spot. Then when asked for an effort, started to accelerate, but all it could do was eventually finished on 3rd. The winner here was Delphini, who was rather good on that day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. See you at the races.